Hello, my dears. Good morning. Today we are going to start our 8th unit, half and quarter. Look, my dears, which place we can see in this picture? Yes, this is a kitchen. Who are in this picture? Yes, a mother and her two children. What is mother doing? Yes, mother is frying puppet. Fatima took one. Then her mother said, "Give half to your brother." ഫാത്തിമ പപ്പടം എടുത്തപ്പോൾ അമ്മ എന്തു പറഞ്ഞു? ഹാഫ് ബ്രദറിന് കൊടുക്കാൻ. Then she gave a part. Then her brother said, "It's smaller. It's not half, it's smaller." പകുതി കൊടുക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞപ്പം ഫാത്തിമ മുറിച്ചു കൊടുത്തു. അപ്പോൾ എന്താണ് പരാതി അവിടെ സംഭവിച്ചത്? യെസ്, ദാറ്റ് പാർട്ട് ഈസ് സ്മോളർ. ദാറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് ഹാഫ്, ഇറ്റ്സ് സ്മോളർ പാർട്ട്. സേ മൈ ഡിയേഴ്സ്, ഹൗ ക്യാൻ വി സോൾവ് ദെയർ പ്രോബ്ലം? യെസ്, ഹെർ മദർ സോൾവ് ദാറ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം. ഹൗ? ലിസൺ. Mother folded and cut a puppet into 2 halves and fried the pieces for them. Yes, now they solved their problem. Suppose this is a pappadam. Her mother fold like this and cut it into 2 equal parts. Okay, now this pappadam is split into 2 equal parts. One part is this and one part is this. Look here, this is a wire. How can we split this into 2 equal parts? How? Yes, by folding like this and cut it into 2 equal parts. My dears, this is a stick. How can we split this into 2 equal parts? By folding? No. Then we cannot get 2 equal parts. Then how? Yes, take the measurements and split into 2 equal parts. Otherwise, we cannot get 2 equal parts. Look here. What is this? Yes, this is a rectangle. Can you see dotted lines here? Yes. When we draw through the dotted line, we split these rectangles. We split these rectangles into 2 equal parts. When we draw through this dotted line, we split this rectangle into 2 equal parts. Okay, one part is this and one part is this. And color one part, this part or otherwise this part. What is this? Yes, this is a circle. Can you see the center of this circle? Yes, this point is the center of this circle. Draw a line through this center. Central കൂടി ഒരു line വരയ്ക്കുക. Like this or like this or like this. Anyway, draw a line through this point. Okay? Then what will we get? When we draw through this line, we get 2 equal parts. When we draw through this dotted line, we split this circle into 2 equal parts. When we split through this point, we get 2 equal parts. In the first picture, we split this rectangle into 2 equal parts. Now we split this circle into 2 equal parts. Okay, we have divided a circle and a rectangle into 2 equal parts. Each part is called half of the whole. This part is called half and this part is also called half. This is half of the circle and this part is also half of the circle. This part is half of the rectangle. This part is also the half of this rectangle. Okay, then you also color the half part of this circle. we have divided circle and rectangle into two equal parts. Each part is called half of the whole. Whole means full circle or full rectangle. This part is called half of the whole. Half means one of two equal parts. Two equal parts. When we take a rectangle, we divide these into two equal parts. One part is called, when we divide this into two equal parts, one part is called half of this rectangle. നമ്മൾ ഒരു റെക്റ്റാങ്കിൾ എടുത്തിട്ട് രണ്ട് ഈക്വൽ പാർട്ടാക്കുന്നതിൽ ഒരു ഭാഗത്തിനെയാണ് അതിൻ്റെ ഹാഫ് പോർഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ആൻഡ് വി ക്യാൻ റൈറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ആസ് 1/2. We can write it as 1/2. That means totally two part. Okay, one part is half portion. Okay, half we can denote half as 1/2. This is also 1/2 part of the circle. This part is 1/2 part of this rectangle. And also this part is 1/2 part of this rectangle. Look here. This is a rectangle. That means one rectangle or a whole rectangle. Now I divide this rectangle into two equal parts. Look here. Now I divide this rectangle into two equal parts. How many parts? How many parts? Two equal parts. Now I color one part. Now I color one equal part. Okay. Now I color one part. Totally two equal parts. One part is colored. Colored. How many parts? One part. Out of two, one part is colored. That means 1/2 or half portion. How many part colored? 1/2 or half portion is colored. Totally two parts. One portion is colored though, so 1/2. Children, now let us see few examples of 1/2. 1/2 part of cake. Half of 4 pencil, 2, 2. Half of 4 candles, 2, 2. This show half of circle. Now we see many examples for half or 1/2. Half means one of two equal parts. രണ്ട് ഈക്വൽ പാർട്ട് ആക്കിയതിൽ ഒരു പാർട്ടിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഹാഫ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Look here. What do you see here? Yes, a circle. A circle is divided into two parts. One part is colored red and other part is colored blue. Okay, circle divided into two parts. One is this and another one is this. One part is colored red and other part is colored blue. What part of the circle is red? How many part? Totally how many part? Two part. അതിൽ one part color ചെയ്തു. That means 1/2 part is colored red. What part of the circle is blue? What part? Is also 1/2 part or half part is blue and half part is red. Okay. Which of the pictures below show 1 by 2? Put a tick mark below them. We can see several pictures. Which of these pictures show 1 by 2? Look here. This is a circle and divided into two parts. But is this two equal parts? No. This is a small portion and this is a large portion. So this is not 1 by 2. Look here. Is these two parts are equal? Yes. So this is 1 by 2. So we can put a tick mark. Look here. What is this? Yes, this is a triangle. And that triangle is divided into two parts. Is these two parts are equal? Rendu equal ano? Yes. So this is also half portion. This is also half portion. So we can put tick mark here. Look here. Is this triangle is divided equally? No. This is a small portion and this is a large portion. So this is not 1 by 2. Is this is 1 by 2? No, these two parts are not equal. This is small and this is big. So these are not half-half. Is this half-half? No. Is this? Yes. So we can put tick mark here. The next question is, let us color. Color 1 by 2 of each picture below. First you divide each picture into two equal parts. How can we divide this picture into two equal parts? Okay. When we draw a line from this point to this point, this picture become two equal parts. Look here. Now these picture become two equal part and color one of its part. Next we want to divide this picture. How can we divide this picture? Yes, we want to divide this picture into two equal parts. When we connect through two opposite corners, we get two equal parts. Opposite corners means this point and this point are opposite corners. Also like that, this point and this point are opposite corners. This point and this point are opposite corners. Connect any two opposite corners, then we get this picture into two equal parts and color one of its part. Like this. Also divide this picture into two equal halves. How? Yes, connect through two opposite corners. Like this or any point. Then we get two equal parts and color one of its part. See how 1 by 2 of a rectangle is colored. Look, this is a rectangle and 1 by 2 of its portion is colored. That means half of this rectangle is colored. How they divide this rectangle into half and half? Yes, they connect through opposite corners. They get two equal parts. Opposite corners connect ചെയ്തപ്പം ഈ two equal parts കിട്ടി. And one of its part is colored. That means this is 1 by 2 and also this is 1 by 2. Or we can say that this is half of the rectangle or this is half of the rectangle. Are there other ways to show 1 by 2 of a rectangle? This is one way. How can we divide this rectangle into two equal parts in another way? Can you do that? Do you have any other ideas? Okay, listen here. Look. Now, this is also a rectangle like this. Now, I divide through these opposite corners. And this rectangle become two equal parts. And I shade one of its part. Then this become 1 by 2. Look here. This is another way of splitting a rectangle into two equal parts. And also this is another way of splitting a rectangle into two equal parts. This is also 1 by 2. This is also 1 by 2. In the above problems, we divide a picture into half parts. My dears, can you say what is the half of 4 sweets? Yes, 2 seeds. Half of 4 is 2. So, half of 4 seeds is equal to 2 sweets. Then, what about 6 sweets? What is half of 6 sweets? Yes, 3 sweets. Look here, dears. How many when divided in half? Here they gave some items and a number of that items. We want to divide it into half. How many bags are here? 2. What is the half of 2? Yes, 1. How many umbrella? Yes, 2 umbrella. Then what is half of 2? Yes, 1. The next item is pen. How many pen? 4. How can we divide 4 into half? Yes, 2. 2. Number of pencil equal to 2. Then what is half of 2? Yes, 1. How many crayon? 8. Then what is the half of 8? 8 and a half? 4. How many color pen? 1 dozen. Dozen means 12 in numbers. Dozen. A dozen equal to 12. So, half of 12 or half of 1 dozen equal to 6. Eraser equal to 1 dozen. 1 dozen means 12 in numbers. Then what is half of 1 dozen? 6 in numbers. Okay. Now we find half of all of these numbers. There are 32 children in Fatima's class. Half of them are girls. How many girls are there? How many children are there in Fatima's class? Yes, 32. Half of them are girls. What is the half of 32? How can we find half of 32? Yes, we can write 32 as 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 2. Is it right? Yes. What is the half of 10? Yes, 5. Half of 10, 5. Half of 10, 5. What is half of 2? 1. Add these 4 numbers. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 1, 16. That means half of 32 equal to 16. That means the number of girls in Fatima's class is equal to 16. Okay dears, see you in the next class.